This video is brought to you by Cracks Only. The link is in the video description below to get the latest gear off their website. Whether you play football or you don't, there is something there for everybody. Straight out of LA. Check it out. Yo, what's going on? Welcome to United View. Welcome to the Full View, Monday the 5th of Feb. Happy Monday, guys. Hope you guys had a good start to the week. Big up to yourselves, man. Big up to Minna. Big up to Marcel. Big up to KG. Big up to John Shin. Big up to Owen. And most of all, big up to you guys watching at home. Who have we got in the chat? We've got Aminor, as usual. He's always there. Big up to Nikhil. Big up to Tishang. Big up to Red Baron. Big up to Dio. Big up to Crafty Skills, says Evening UV family. Big up to Chris's Collectibles. What do you collect, Chris? Just want to know. Like, what do you collect? Do you collect shoes? Do you collect stamps? Do you collect Pokemon cards? What is it? Wrestling figurines? What is it?
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, we're involved.
Yes.
And big up to Will Chan. Loads of people in the chat. Loads of people ready to get involved as well. Big up to you guys. Before we get started, this video is brought to you by Cracks Only. As you can see right here, boom, boom, boom. T-shirt locked in, wash bag in hand. Got the cream number today. KG got just the kit. There you go, just the kit. You are, and that's very fitting. That they've made that just for you.
And for Kobe and all the kids that we have at the club that are doing well.
100%. The link is in the video description below if you want to get any of your Cracks Only stuff, whether you play football or you don't. If you do, you got your undergarments, you got your boot bags. You've got your training kits and all of the above. You've got your grip socks as well. If you don't play and you're into your tracksuits and whatnot and your general streetwear, short sets, hoodies, big puffer jackets, because we're on the other side of the Atlantic, yeah. So it ain't as it is in LA, yeah. It's an LA brand, but don't think they just make clothes for LA weather, because they don't. They got you covered no matter where you are. Or if you're in John's part, you know what I mean, over there in NY, you know, when it's cold, bro. And when it's hot, right?
I'm in New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made. Yeah.
Oh,
what's up?
The stream's gonna be a bit. Yeah.
That's what it is.
I'm bad, guys. I'm bad.
But yes, the link is in the description below. Check out Cracks Only if you would like to do that. Even if you're in New York like John, there you go. Go hit him up. Go have a duet. Go have a duet with John. A lot to talk about, man. Do you know what? Straight off the bat.
What size this is, bro? This is an XL because they got to XL, bro. And KG's in the XL.
They do 2XL as well. They go up higher than that.
Looking good, fam. I'm in the gym every day.
Fitted.
I'm in the gym every day.
Before we've even started, there are 2 super chats already before we've even gone live. Big up to Red Baron. Said, chat, tell me the situation. What does he mean? Does he mean as in because of the Martinez thing, I'm assuming? Or is it something else? Let us know. But obviously we will be talking Lisandro Martinez. And Red Baron also says, red card. Ban Minna for being Jose in. They want Minna to answer charges. They want Minna to answer.
You got Minna charges.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring it.
Ooh. Okay. Oof. Mai says, Minna, sis, where's that smile? Where is it? We won yesterday. We kept a clean sheet. We scored 3 goals. Where's the smile? The top 4 races back on, Minna.
Because we are come for you.
I love how Owen knows the right time to use it as well. Trust me. What are you guys saying, man? Owen, actually, Martinez injury revealed. Let's start with that.
Yes.
Obviously, we was all wincing yesterday. The only downer to yesterday's game was obviously Leach's injury. We knew it was a bad one. He was very concerned. But it isn't as worst as first feared.
Yes, absolutely. Eric Ten Hag told us to pray, and I think prayer worked. Fabrizio Romano said that it's not an ACL injury, sources had confirmed. First came from Gaston Ido, saying the Argentinian defender has a sprained collateral ligament. Manchester United hope to have Lissandro back after the international break in March. United then confirmed this themselves, saying Lissandro Martinez has sustained an injury to the medial collateral ligament in his knee and is expected to be out of action for at least 8 weeks. The Argentine defender left the field in the 71st minute of our 3-0 win over West Ham United at Old Trafford on Sunday. But this is the bit I did like. We all wish Leach a speedy recovery and look forward to seeing him back on the pitch later in the season. So no next season vibes or anything like that. Later this season, Leach will be back. So I guess considering what we all thought how bad it was going to be, and Eric Ten Hag saying, look, it's not good. You know, we've basically got to pray for him and all that kind of stuff. 6 to 8 weeks, it could have been a lot worse. So thank goodness that Leach is going to be okay. He's still going to miss quite some time, and it's frustrating. Obviously, he's just come back, but could have been a lot worse, Flex.
Yeah, it could have been. Just quickly on Chris, man. He came back and it's very interesting. He says, I actually collect anime statues as a hobby. At the same time, I actually own an anime business in Singapore too.
No.
Well, I'm into anime and I've got a few of those myself. So I'm going to be...
That you can't even say it properly, Flex.
Yes, I can.
Go on.
Anime. Anime.
Go on. So name some animes that you like then.
I like Pokemon.
Go on. Okay, cool. Pokemon. Okay, interesting. First decision as well. Carry on. Go on. Give me 5. Give me a top 5. Let's go.
Yeah.
Boondocks.
Boondocks. All right, cool. Yeah, I like that one.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, man.
Done okay.
Done okay. Carry on. Keep
Goku
going.
and them, man.
Yeah, carry on. You're almost there. You're doing.
And have you seen the spin-off? Have you seen? There's a couple anime spin-offs. I don't know if you're on it or couple spin-offs. Have you seen a spin-off of one of them? It's a Marvel, but it's a spin-off. It's a top thing. Iron Man and them, man. Iron Man, but it's a spin-off. It's not the normal. It's not the normal one. It's not the normal. Do you know what I mean? It's not the normal thing.
This absolute fraud, bro. He can't even name 5. And the ones he done the proper off-brand as well. He went Pokemon, and I struggle. Anyway, we're not gonna go there. Let's just get.
Bro, we've got a show to do, man. He collects anime. That's good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you lot check that out, man. Marvel, there's an Iron Man 5 spin-off. Goku and them man in Iron Man's thing. Right, Leacher. Where are we gonna start? KG, what are you saying? Because you're full of positivity today, and obviously this is quite a negative one, but it's not as bad as first vid.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm feeling real good, man. Again, there's some performances that I kind of want to talk about, and some players that are really surprising me. You know, I'm not even while Leach is out. I don't mind the partnership of Varane and Maguire. Maguire being back is important for us. Lindelof could do a job. It's only like 8 weeks. The fact that we got other players back in, the Casemiros, the fact that, you know, Kobe and that generation is happening. Minna, flowers to you. You've been talking about Kobe from last season, so big up to you. You did call that early. You said there's one player I'm looking for, and that's Kobe, and he's everything that we thought. He's everything that you said he was. We didn't know.
Yeah.
Huh? Plus
more. Yeah.
Plus more. I'm so excited. You see when you got 3 youngsters sitting on the wall, bro? That's it. Don't tell me about. I'm gassed. Man United, yeah. We are like, while there's work to do, we are heading in a good direction in terms of the youth. Rasmus, Garnacho, answer to the right hand side.
Garnacho.
Answer to the right hand side.
KG calls Garnacho. He calls Bruno Runes.
Honestly, Flex, when we were doing the match yesterday, I told KG that he does this, and then later on in the game, he had to catch himself because he started calling Kurt Zuma Zooms. He went, he's tackled by Zooms. Then he went quiet. He went, Zooms. Zooms.
It's got serious
got
problems.
Honestly, Man United, I know because it can be doom and gloom at times, and Lissandro does offer a lot, but even when Lissandro's off, I saw a couple high fives. High fives let me know that defending's on point, and Diallo's been leading some of those high fives as well. That slide tackle that he did yesterday, we should take a moment for that, because he slides in and he goes, bow! He just literally is back on it again. Diallo has won me over as a fan. I've been a big Wan-Bissaka guy, But to see what Delor's doing week in, week
It feels
out,
weird, isn't it? It's like we're not really thinking about Wamby. We're like, oh yeah, like
I'm not thinking about Wamby. I'm not even. It's mad. Usually the team sheet will come up and I'm like, bro, where's Wams? I haven't even said that. Like I see Delor. I'm like, yeah, all right, let's go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is incredible. So I'm.
Wams. Is that WAM? Is that with a B? Is that with a silent B, like how you spell lambs, or is it just WAMS?
No,
Which one is it? Or is it a Z? Is it WAMZ? Which one is that?
No, it's whatever, man. And then no, but I'm literally like, as a Man United fan, there's things to be positive about. It could be worse. We could be Chelsea. Like we dodged a bullet on that Todd Bowley thing.
Todd Bowley.
We dodged a bullet. Like that ownership model and how they're doing things compared to what we're getting in terms of how we want to run structure wise. I think we might have done well there. Anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm just really excited with the team. I believe if there's a take, I believe European football. We can get European football. I don't know what version of Europe, not the crap one, not the conference.
Right.
I'm trying to look at top 4, but I want to be pragmatic. So I'm just focusing on Europa, and I'll start to work my way into the.
Well, say it, KG. Can we get top 4?
Yes.
Marcel's nodding and saying yes.
Yes.
Yes. I want to say yes, but I'm just focused on right now. It's better to just be smarter and just say, you know what, the focus is Europa, and then we continue to work our way up.
Even your computer's like, yeah, all right, mate, whatever.
Yeah, okay. Your computer's agreeing. Marcel, why do you say yes? Why can we get top 4?
We can. That's not numerically out of impossibility. It's very possible that we can get top 4. It's very even amongst the set of teams there. Spurs, Aston Villa, West Ham is quite even in this league right now. I think teams will drop points. Spurs have dropped points. We've seen it. Newcastle, another team vying for the top 4, have dropped points. So I think it's very possible for us to get top 4. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Ten Hag said the players need to come back. Some of them are back. Unfortunately, we've lost Lissandro. So, that's a big hit there already to the way that we play. But I think if he puts Luke Shaw at left centre-back, you still got what Lissandro had to a degree. And then, I don't know, maybe Diallo has to go at left-back. And then you might see Wams, funny enough, play at right-back again for a period. But for me, I still think it's possible. There's no way that I don't think that.
A lot of people say, Marcel, that without Martinez, sorry, KG, without Martinez. So Manish says not without Martinez. Kim Chikraka says without Martinez going to be a bit tough. Without Martinez, I worry. So they're sort of saying, how can we get the top 4 without Martinez?
Luke Shaw at left centre back, Flex. You can still replicate what Martinez is kind of doing at that position there. Then you need to get Diallo, who's been playing good and been consistent not consistent, but has had a good couple games. And we've got another couple games where, again, we might have to play a bit pragmatic against Villa because they're very good at home. But we can still do it. It's not out of the realm of possibility for us to reach top 4. No way.
I would love to sit here and say that top 4 is definitely within reach. But I think without Lisandro Martinez, I think that becomes extremely difficult. And I think Manchester United fans, we need to remember this season, recently, even alone, when we started seeing players return, when we started seeing Licha, Casemiro, when we started seeing players come back, you started seeing what Erik ten Hag football actually looked like last season. But prior to that, it was actually really turgid. It was really difficult to watch, and the results were really hard to come by. So if we're looking at it from just literally based on this season alone, without Lisandro Martinez, I think that's going to be very, very tough. And I think Manchester United are going to have to be really wary about how they're going to cope without him. I think if he can return in March, then yeah. But if it gets any later than March, I think we're really going to find ourselves in a bit of trouble. Marcel talked about Luke Shaw slotting in that role. Of course, you guys know I love Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is a phenomenal defender, but he does not provide the same level of stability and control of the entire squad and the pitch as Lisandro Martinez does. I say that Lisandro Martinez is probably one of the most, if not the most important player in Erik ten Hag's setup. The way Erik ten Hag needs his players to play that style through the thirds, the way they progress the play, that buildup is so key. Without Lisandro Martinez, the contrast is as clear as night and day, and I think that's going to be the tough part that Erik ten Hag and Manchester United are going to have to deal with because Licha is such a big miss.
And we did see it kind of back end of last season where he was out for quite a while. How long was it from that Sevilla exit to the end of the season. When was that? February, March?
That was about April,
February?
March, April, March, around
Yeah,
that time,
because that was
wasn't it?
quarter-final, wasn't it?
Quarter-final, yeah. It was
Yeah.
towards the end.
And it did hurt us. So we didn't really play since the Carabao Cup. We didn't really play well. So we had Leacher for a bit of that, but it was different. Mina, how big of a miss is he? Like, how much is that going to affect us compared to what we're trying to build, what we're trying to do? Are you seeing it as like we can get by till he gets back, or is it like, nah, any momentum we're trying to build, it's as big as that? Like Leacher's not there anymore, so it's going to go.
Yeah, I feel like he's an important part of the way that Ten Hag wants to play. I might be in the minority here, but I'd rather just have him back fresh beginning of next season. I'm not as optimistic as everyone else to believe that top four is within reach. But my only worry is that he comes back after 8 weeks, and it's a run of. Look at the run of games we have from April to May. February, March is the easier games. Bar City, February is probably one of our easiest months. And we have Arsenal, we got Liverpool, we still have, I think, Newcastle, we got Brighton. We still have important games to play April, May. I would rather, and like I said, I might be in the few minority, but I would honestly rather have him rehabilitate after his 8 weeks and slowly get back into, fitness, and then, at least pre-season fresh, ready to hit the ground running. Because we saw what happened. I wouldn't say he was rushed back, but we saw what happened when after the severe injury, where he came back within how many months for pre-season, 2 games into the season, I think it was, got injured again, then came back now, was out for how many months? I think it was like 2.5 months. Comes back from injury, bam, gets injured again. I think
that was not because he was rushed back, though. In
no,
fairness.
I'm not saying it. I never said it was because he was rushed back. I'm just.
Oh, spicy minnow.
No, I'm just saying. I never said it. I never said it's because he was rushed back. He literally served his time, if you want to call it that. 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 6 weeks, however much he was out for. I'm just saying that I would rather he comes back fully fit rather than come back in April and then maybe get another injury in May. And then that hinders his opportunity of being fit for preseason for when the next season comes. I'm not as optimistic as everyone when it comes to top 4. I think February is a very important month. But I also feel like we should be comfortable with our squad depth to deal with Martinez's absence. I don't think Luke Shaw at left centre back is a like-for-like replacement to Lisandro Martinez. I would rather keep him at left back. But we have Maguire, we have Johnny Evans, we have Rafael Varane, we have Lindelof. We should be able to, have the depth to deal with his absence.
I was trying to drop a bomb for you, but I was in the wrong part of the soundboard. We do have these players. There's a lot of big players at the club, and a lot of players that have found their form. If we say Varane is the guy, well, why can't Varane get us through the sticky period? We got Varane playing as the left-sided, and then Maguire playing in the position that he's in. Like, why can't they get us over the line? They have to be enough. Johnny Evans has been decent this season as well. So I don't want to I don't think we're gonna be allowed to have the excuse, at least of the two of them coming back in Casemiro and Leacher. Casemiro's back, and Casemiro, say what you want to say about him, how scatty he can play at times. He's important. He's a big catalyst for how we want to move forward. So I think he's important. I'm really happy that Casemiro's back, and I think we can deal with the injury with the fact Casemiro's back.
Yeah, I'm saying on the Leacher thing, some people were just saying there he looks a bit undependable now, or someone said he's injury prone. He's not injury prone. I've seen it there. I'll get to that in 2 secs. He's not injury prone. He's had 2 different injuries to two different parts of his body that are just 2 freak accidents. Injury prone is if the same thing keeps happening over again, or you just keep picking up loads and loads of injuries, like little niggly ones are. His calf's gone. Oh, he's pulled his hamstring. Oh, he's pulled his quad. Like, what? That's, to me, that is what injury prone is. Leacher was just so unlucky yesterday. Like, there's no other way to say it. Like, I had that thing with the fans afterward with Wajid, Jordan, and the other guy. And they had their say kind of going on this, like, should Ten Hag have played him and rest him and all of this nonsense, in my opinion. I think it was just breeze that they were talking, if I'm honest, because it's like, he's our best defender along with Varane. So it's like, if they're fit enough to play them. And Varane, I just don't think was fit enough to play that. That would have been the 3rd game in 7 days. We've seen the track record of what happens there. Leacher was carefully managed back. Look how long it took him to get back into the side. Like, he's been training for time. He's been on the grass by himself for ages. We even saw the pictures of him standing up on a lamppost at Carrington where he's like, right, I can't even do this bit of training. I'll just watch you, man. That was in like flipping November, I think. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's been out for ages. So I think me personally, I think if we get him back and he's not rushed, because they said maximum 8 weeks, it could even be ready before that. I just think there's always like a bit of a scare of like, obviously we don't want him to get injured again, so it's got to be managed like properly. But if he came back at like end of March, you know, like
if he's ready, like if he's
ready,
ready,
I'm not just
going
going to be. I'd still play him. I still think play him. Like, obviously, yeah, if another injury happens somewhere else, people are just going to say, "See, you shouldn't have played him." But then you could leave him for ages when he's fit, just not playing. Then he can get to preseason because he's been so inactive. He could pop down in America because he ain't played in time. So I don't know. It's a hard one, isn't it? When you get long-term injuries. I mean, look at someone like, bless him, like someone like Fofana since he's gone Chelsea. Like, it's just ridiculous. He's young and he's getting big boy injuries. Like, and it's the same type of injuries as well. Something's going on there. Reece James, another one, loads of hamstrings. Like, that's where you're getting into that territory. But I think Leacher with 2 different big injuries. It's unlucky, but I wouldn't call him injury prone. I don't get the shouts for that. Owen, come to you in 2 seconds, and we're going to carry on this chat because there's a lot going on here. Aminor says, Flex. Yeah, it has been a madness. Aminor says, Flex, in my opinion, Martinez is more important than Varane. Well, the way we want to play, and Eric Ten Hag's style, I can hear you with that. I mean, defensively, I think Varane's probably more in control of what's going on. He's calmer, but in terms of what Leacher does on the ball and how he wants to play, yeah, he is. Dwight York 2 says, honestly, Leacher, just get healthy. We will see you next season. Injuries that need to take care, healing, neck, knee, and back, just heal properly. Okay, a lot of people saying they agree with Minna. Dwight says, honestly, with Leacher, just get better properly. Injuries don't rush or F with neck, knees, and back, just heal properly. Properly, again, to refer. Connor says, KG, new charges for you tomorrow. What is that? Because of your positivity, or
I'm always
on
charges. I've always I've just been caught in it.
Yeah, there's a few charges today. There's a few charges that we've got to address. Louis says, when is there's the charges, Jesus. Louis says, when is Malacia coming back? I'm done with Shaw. Why? What did Shaw do to you? Wow. What did he do to you? And where's Malacia?
Wait, we need to honestly, him and Mount, there needs to be a search party. Seriously. It's getting ridiculous.
We'll get there. Bama's been a member for 11 months. Big up to you, Bama. Thank you for being a member for 11 months. And not only have you been a member for 11 months, you also dropped a light 20. A light 20.
It's loud. It's heavy.
Oh my God.
It's heavy, bro.
Just a quick 20, just like that. Boom. Jeez. Gifted 20 United View memberships. So big up to the beneficiaries of those memberships, man. Shout out to everyone getting involved. Thank you, Bama, for that as well. Really appreciate that. And Dwight York, just, I don't know, it's the same thing again. Honestly, Leach should just heal for next season. Injuries that I don't F with and rush back, neck, knees. Just heal properly, correctly. Dwight York going in crazy. Louis says, so Flex, since you won't need my super chats, I want Minna's view. Won't read my super chats. What? I did.
Doubling down on the Shaw. Shaw hurt Louis.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I want Minna's view on Shaw. He looks way out of it. Minna, Louis has. That's just what the people have asking for. Louis has established that you are the person who's going to give us that Luke Shaw breakdown.
I think Luke Shaw's okay. I think he's good. It's just he's struggled with injury this season, but you see the difference when he plays on the left-hand side with, like, if he's playing with Rashford or something, attacking wise, you see the difference big time. Do you think United might upgrade him in the coming years? I don't know, maybe, but you know, I think Rashford, I think Shaw is good, and I think he benefits the other players a lot when he plays on the left-hand side. Defensively, though, he's sometimes a bit questionable, but you know, that's why it's useful to have centre backs that can cover for him. You know, whoever's his partner on the right of him.
Usually Leacher, well, if he's ever fit, this season. The Manchukutioner says, let's not forget how much injuries can impact mental health as well. Leacher, we are with you. and get well soon. Vamos, amigo, vamos. And Nubian Pharaoh.
Flex, have you heard what happens with the Nubian Pharaoh super chats now?
No.
They have to be read in this voice.
Oh yeah, in the voice. Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah.
I'm not one for horoscopic type predictions, but it is written in the stars that the Triple Force will push United to the 4th position this season.
We can't go back to talking normally after that.
Of course we can.
And you know what? It just matched what Nubian Pharaoh actually said as well. It just gave it that. You know what I'm saying? Nubian Pharaoh, big up to you. Yeah, that gravitas. Yeah, 100%. Big up to Nubian Pharaoh coming through again. £100 super chat. Insane. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love, man. Owen, what's your say? What's your view on the Leacher situation?
I think that obviously, look, we're clearly going to miss him. I kind of push back a little bit to what Min is saying. I mean, obviously, make sure he's ready to come back. Clearly, I mean, if his knee's still bad or if he's got a setback, then it is a case of let's make sure he's ready for the beginning of next season, gets a good preseason behind him. But when the time comes and if he is ready to go mid-March, April, those games at that point in the season, they might be really, really important for us. We're talking about how tight the top 4 is going to be. If there's a couple of points in it by that point, he might be the difference come April, May, getting Leacher back into the side. So I looked at it as I was quite surprised. I was looking on social media early on, and I think a lot of people were focusing on the negative in terms of Leacher's out. He's out for 6 to 8 weeks. We all knew he was going to be out. There was never going to be a situation where the news came out today of he's fine. Yeah, he just came off for no reason yesterday. It's no problem. Leacher's good. He just came off. So I thought it was going to be considerably worse. So the fact that I say only 6 to 8 weeks, and it's still was it MCL? Still not great, clearly, but it's much, much better than ACL, 6 to 9 months surgery, and you never know how well a footballer can come back from that, right? You might come back and never be the same. So I look at that as positive news. It's now just a case of the players stepping up. I think it's almost no coincidence, is it? You know, win the game 3-0 yesterday. Leacher plays the majority of the game. And we look a bit more reassured and we can play out from the back better. I don't know if anyone can step into those shoes, to be honest with you. So he's going to be a miss, clearly.
Yeah, just to Joffrey, big up. I missed it by accident, man. I did see a member chat just there. Joffrey said, I had such high hopes, Fleck. Great job naming 4 anime. I'm proud of you and shocked. Well, it'd be nice if my own friends could, support me with naming that, but it's fine. I don't look for gratification from others. You have to look from within. Kieran Williams says, John, it is what it is. I ain't trying to push that. The positivity that KG has.
Yes.
I want to talk about that around the group. Because I feel like KG's come with a statement I feel like KG's in a bit of a thing here where he's come out of like feeling quite low and dark and stuff.
Yes.
And then it's like he's poked his head above water and just had a little look and gone, you know what? There's something going on here. So I want to go around the room based off of KG's energy and what he's trying to put down. You guys in the comments as well. Minna, you said you're not as confident like with top 4, like just in general, like even without the Leacher thing, just in general. Can you see, it's only been 2 games. It has Wolves and yesterday. But can you see anything? Like, can you see what KG is trying to say? It's like invest your stocks in the, in the trio. We've got them youngsters there. Casemiro's back. Like some positivity and like upwards trajectory.
Do you guys actually just think I'm a negative Nancy? Like,
no, I'm asking if you agree with KG.
Because the allegations I'm seeing are a bit wild. People are saying I'm not happy because United are winning. That's bullshit. That's actually bullshit.
I've never heard you swear.
I don't swear. But it's just. It's
wait, who said that? Who said that? Wait.
People in the chat. It's just whispers I'm hearing. People are like, Minna don't look happy today. I don't look happy because it's fucking Monday. That's why.
It's the beginning of a new week.
Sorry, excuse my language, guys. Sorry.
In a short space of time. You're
Yeah.
rattled.
Sorry. Let me. I'm not rattled. It's just
I'm
Monday.
enough.
It's been a shit day, and it's been a shit day. But one thing I will say is that I feel confident, and I said this: United have to get 15 points this month in February because this is our easiest month out of March, April, May. We are playing the teams that are in and around the 5th to 13th.
Villa away though. Luton away.
Villa, listen, can I just say also, Man United is clear as day. Best front three is Højlund, Garnacho, and Rashford. That is the better one. And I've seen improvements definitely in the way that we play, but I'm actually worried that Leach being out might cause an impact of how we play in the back. And big up to Diogo Dallo in it because I've been critical of him this season. Obviously, the value that he adds going forward, he progressing the ball. Defensively, I still feel like he's got a few weaknesses, but going forward, I think he's a big plus. And you know what? This is why Jose Mourinho had strong words about him. This is why Erik ten Hag always praised him. I don't know why everyone's making that face.
We just want
Jose.
The Jose
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Anyways, this is why Jose Mourinho always had positive things to say about him, Erik ten Hag, etc. Cristiano Ronaldo put him on a pedestal. If you don't remember that interview, he mentioned Diogo Dallo at Manchester United. Big up to Diogo Dallo because he's made me eat my words the last couple games. But like I said, this month, 15 points. Like every game, I'm expecting 3 points for the way that United play, the improvements in the way that they play, and hopefully that momentum. Maybe if we could get a run of 5 games on the bounce, we can go into City away on the 3rd of March. Feeling a lot more optimistic rather than feeling beaten down.
That's the one. That's the one when we get there. Marcel, what are you saying about the positivity?
I'm backing it. I'm backing it. Top 4 can be achieved. And so can, like, why wouldn't I?
I don't know
believe
why I
that?
asked you that, actually. I don't know why I asked
That's
you
what I
that.
was thinking.
Come on. Excellent.
Actually,
I'm
let
feeling
me ask you a
excellent.
different question, Marcel. Do you think we're getting ahead of ourselves, Marcel? Do you think?
You asked Marcel, you feeling positive? Of course he is.
Yeah.
But go on, Flex. Ask you a different question.
I don't even know how to rephrase that. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think there's a danger we could get ahead of ourselves? It's only been 2 games whereby we've seen 2 wins
Yes.
in the Premier League. They're back to back.
Yeah, I do.
etc.
I definitely. Like you mentioned, Villa. We might have to go back to the pragmatic style of football that we saw against Liverpool. Against Liverpool, we had to shut up shop. It was completely a counter-attacking kind of display. And there's going to be games throughout the season, like Minna's been mentioning. Against City, we've still got, I think she said, Brighton, Newcastle. There's still big games that we have to play. And Ten Hag, now with no Leacher, I think the thing that he's going to have to do is utilize Luke Shaw as the left centre back. I don't know why that would be such a bad idea. He's the kind of player that can come in and break lines and can still play on the left side and kind of utilize the skill set that I think Martinez has, which is clipping the balls, finding the angles out left and out wide. It just means that Wan-Bissaka has to come in and start showing some form. I still feel like Ten Hag's got an issue in the back line still because of that injury. All the other centre-backs can't do what Martinez is doing unless you put Luke Shaw there. And then in terms of us getting ahead of ourselves, we can't get too far ahead of ourselves. We're still conceding a lot of goals. Yes, this one was a clean sheet, but Newport, I'm counting Newport. I know you was talking about from Wolves, but I'm counting Newport as well. We scored 4 goals in that game. So in the last 2 games, it was 8 goals. It was 8 goals in 2 games. Why is everyone laughing?
John James says, Marcel. John James said, someone just robbed Marcel's house. How you feeling, Marcel? Well, I'm positive the police will catch him. My guy, Marcel. Look on the bright side. Everyone's saying that like that's a bad trait to have. It's an amazing trait to have, to be honest. It's less stressful in life if you actually just see the positives.
You guys are crazy.
Isn't it, Marcel?
Yeah, there's no worries. I have no worries. I have no worries.
Marcel would make electrons positive. Nah, you're not taking the piss. Better do protons, neutrons, electrons. Nah, you're not taking the piss. You're not taking the piss.
When that joke is
scientific.
I'm not that smart.
KG gave it a look. Yeah, I could tell KG gave it a look. KG.
He's like, I didn't really do science like that in the thing. I don't really.
Hey,
I saw KG squint his eyes at it. Give it. Oh,
KG, man. Good vibes, John. Good vibes, John. Anything to add, man? Anything you want to bring to the table as well, bro? Any actually specifics like where you want to go actually conversation wise? Because it ain't just about what I say and I direct what's going on here. This is our show.
No, I think you guys all been pretty spot on with respect to what we've been talking about. I think for me, the most important thing I wanted to discuss was about Lisandro Martinez. I think, Mina brought up a great point. Rushing him back, I think, is a horrible idea. And Owen sort of reminded us that he wasn't rushed back. It was more like we thought the medical team cleared him okay, and then it actually wasn't the case. But I think the one thing I will stress though is that right now Manchester United needs Erik ten Hag just needs to gamble. If he is actually fit at week 8, if he is available at week 7, if he is deemed fit around that time, he needs to come back as soon as possible. Us getting Champions League versus not getting Champions League is going to have a massive ripple effect and an impact at how much that can either boost our transition phase or hinder our transition phase. And I think with Ineos coming in, if we can secure that top 4, that'll be a much more smoother transition into that next phase of who can we bring? What's the next step of our team sort of building? And that's how important Lisandro Martinez is. And I just think people need to understand that, yes, while we also do have to be careful not to repeat the same mistakes, at the same time, at the moment in time, Erik ten Hag and Manchester United in particular don't have the option of sort of luxury.
That is true. That is true. If he wants to play, that one's got Marcel as well.
Yeah, that one, because he's going to lie to me. Wait, can I ask you guys a question?
I was going to ask you a question, KG. Actually, I was going to say this is all too positive, so let's stir things up a little bit. KG, where do you sit on the Ahmad should be playing more often for Manchester United situation?
I think here we go. I think Man United fans, are incredible crackheads. That's it. We can't help it. We need a new beef. We need a new gate, if you call it Sancho gate. I don't know, Varane gate. There's always a new thing that we have to get upset and moany about. Right now, we're blooding through 2 youngsters in Garnacho, because Garnacho's trajectory or journey is not complete yet. He's playing on the right-hand side and he's playing well. We actually have a good front 3 that's working. Yes, I'd like to see Ahmad, but at the same time, we're actually watching the rise of Kobbie Mainoo. So then, I get this is what you want to see, but we have to be realistic. Even when with Sir Alex, yes, there was the class. We all know the amazing class that came through. But then after that, it was literally one at a time. Maybe he'll be working on that one youth for a while. We had Pogba. Pogba went in the first team. We played like Fabio and the De Silva twins before we even got to, let Pogba and these lot play. And Pogba was skilled. So my thing is, we almost revel in the things to complain about when we're saying, no, guys, we actually have 3 youngsters coming through. I would like to see Ahmad, but then the time will come. Now, he's got a crazy obsession with Anthony, but I think Anthony's time is coming to an end. He would have sold. We've seen him get rid of loads of kids in the loan period in Jan. A lot of kids have gone, and he kept on to this one. That should tell us everything. Hannibal was playing games, and I thought Hannibal was further down the line, further up the pecking order than Ahmad was. But for some strange reason, he said, listen, Hannibal, you go. Ahmad, I'm keeping you. There's been quite a few. I can't remember all the loans that have gone out, but of all the young players, he said, I'm going to keep you. We'll see what happens. Facundo's gone as well. So I honestly feel that it's while the moment's not there, he's pushing this thing with force and maybe for him to sign a new contract. But I don't know. I feel like if you got your issues and stuff with the manager, your thing will change to something else. Whatever it is, to help support the anger towards Ten Hag, you will find this thing and you will try to die on that hill when you should just be trying to enjoy where the club's going.
Can I just say something on that, KG? Because why are we focusing on that element of the argument? It's quite, as an academy, as the football club, our culture of our club, it's quite befitting that, we're able to go into our academy and regenerate our starting 11 like it's happened in previous time under Sir Matt Busby, So I don't think that's the focus of the argument. I think it's more, Ten Hag's talent ID, for all his signings has not been that good, if we're honest. So we're hopefully Ineos can come in and change that. But as a thing of Anthony, he needs to be sold, and Ahmad is clearly better than him for me, or at least give him the run of the games. The minutes that Anthony's getting or occupying right now, Ten Hag needs to change that and get Ahmad in. I'm glad that you said that his time's running out, or that his time potentially could be running out, because that's what I think the direction's looking like. But Ten Hag can't keep persisting with Anthony. You know, get Ahmad on the pitch. I agree with you. This front three is perfect. I think Mina also mentioned it. This is the front three. They look sharp. They work well together. And Garnacho looks good on the right-hand side as well. But in terms of the player that comes on next, I know you said that he could be persistent with Amari Forson to sign a new contract. And by the way, Amari looks sharp as well. He looked, was good, was a big part of that goal that Kobe scores, draws the defenders out of the way, and then Kobe just slaps it into the bottom corner. But I still think you would want to see Ahmad. Ahmad can occupy the 10. I know, Flex, you said, okay, yeah, he can't do the 10 in the way that Bruno does it.
I'm not having him in the 10.
Yeah. I know. I agree with you. I do agree with you. I do agree with you in that sense. And he needs to mature and get more physical and all these kind of things.
Right, can't be worse than Anthony. I agree with that.
Of course, exactly. So I think it's just, and I'm a Ten Hag ultra. I believe Ten Hag is the guy for us. But he needs to kind of look at these things.
Marcel blacked out in Stretford End with a big flag.
I tell you what, we need t-shirts being made. So Ten Hag Ultra, Marcel, big flag.
He's a Ten Hag Ultra. Even he's saying I'm a Ten Hag Ultra, but I'm still telling you now.
Bowl cap on. Yeah, KG's an ultra as well.
The manager, please.
Yes, Marcel. Mina, what are you saying about Ahmad? Should he be getting more game time? Or some game time of some sort?
Yeah, I think the idea that he can't play in the 10, I think, is false. If you watched him at Sunderland, you realise he's not like Garnacho. If he plays on the right-hand side, he's not running out. Like, I think fans will watch Ahmad once he plays and get annoyed that he's not doing what Garnacho is doing, because that's not the kind of player he is. He likes to occupy that half space between the 10 and the right winger. He's good at passing, linking up well. And I just think, I have this theory, right, that every year Ten Hag has one academy player that he's set on coming into the first team. Last year was Garnacho. This year would have been Kobe at the beginning of the season if he didn't get his injury, but it was Kobe. And I think you look at the players that have gone out on loan spells at Manchester United from the academy.
And
who has actually come into the first team?
What, from going out on loan and then coming back in?
Coming back, having a good loan spell. Ethan Laird, sold. Palestri. Tuanzebe. He barely played in the first team.
Yeah, played for Villa.
Alvaro Fernandez,
yeah.
Hannibal Medjbury. The only reason why I think Ahmad did not go out on loan right now is because I think Ten Hag needs the numbers. But also, I won't say that Ten Hag don't rate him, but like, he's the manager. Maybe he sees stuff that thinks, oh, this player does not fit into the style. My problem with Ahmad's move to Manchester United is you bring a player over 39 million, including the add-ons. Yeah, it was 19 million plus another 18 from Atlanta at academy level. Bring him in. Everyone who came in that window, part of the academy team that was brought as academy players, has been moved on, except for Garnacho. Garnacho is the only one that's progressed through. If the manager doesn't see it, then the manager don't see it. We can have the argument, yeah, he's better than Anthony. Everyone's better than Anthony. My grandma's better than Anthony.
I think even John Chin is better than Anthony. I've not seen John Chin play.
He's better.
No, but I'm just saying, like, it's so will Ahmad get his chance? I think he will, but he's a good rotation player. I rate Ahmad, innit? I think he's a good player, but it's one of them ones where I think the manager knows best.
Especially
John, you want that? Oh yeah, go KG, go on.
Question. I want to ask you guys, since we're hearing stuff and the things going to be moving forward, you lot can sign one player next season, yeah? A player that, obviously, you know me, I said we're one player away from winning the league famously, and
striker away.
Wrong. One striker away from winning the league was wrong. Onto the list of things I've said. Well, who are you lot? What player would you lot like to sign? Like, who would you like to bring in?
I hate questions like this.
One player that you think, you know what, I need that player next season. John Shin.
For me, it sounds completely biased, but I would have loved to have Kim Min-jae. He is a phenomenal baller.
No, that brother can sign, like, it's too late. Now he's gone to Bayern, bro. Like, as in, with some level of realism, because he just got a new contract.
Is that anybody? So I name drops on my night. Telling me realism. Come on, bro.
No, but you know
that's a good point. Good point, Johnson. You can sign anyone. He names a player and you go, you can't sign him.
He knows no, he knows that's over. He's done the safety one. He's just done the safety, like the easy, like
No, my next pick was Frankie De Jong too, but that's not realistic either. So go ask somebody else.
Marcel, what are you saying? Try go back in for Kane.
Mate, no,
Harry Kane is the option.
nah.
Harry Kane.
The prophecy will come true. I will not wear the De Gea shirt.
Yeah, what's the shirt thing? Who has to wear that? Does someone have to wear
Myself
that?
still got to wear the De Gea shirt. It's still there to be worn.
I will if that's a thing. I will. Yeah, that's not a problem.
It is a thing. It's been a thing for a while. Yeah.
No problem. I will next time I'm in. I will. The player that I would choose, and has to be realistic though, because in my mind.
Well, we not players like that's just signed a new contract and just committed their life to like Bayern Munich. No disrespect.
Todibo. Centre back.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, we need a centre back.
The RVP region, Santi Jimenez as the Manchukushner.
He's been about him for so long.
Because it's someone like is William someone for Atletico Bilbao, someone realistic? Are we going to be able to afford him? A winger.
You want a winger from? Why not? We're gonna have the war kitty in it. Sancho's gone. Who else has got?
KG and the war kitty's coming back.
Don't go back to that, bro. Your war kitty was off, bro.
So Dan Ekman went for 850,000 and KG was on Twitter going, add it to the war kitty. With the Rafa Benitez thing.
Yeah, KG, he was moving mad. He's moving mad. As usual, bro. Moving mad.
Wait, what are you not saying? Anyone said, "Oh, we get out." Go on, everyone. What are you saying?
You know who
I need a few things. Go on, Luna. Go on.
Once his sentence is over, bring me Paul Pogba.
She laughed.
I had to. I mean,
no, Ramadan has started. When does the fasting start? Because she's moving. She's clearly there's something going on. She's taking piss. This guy ain't played football for years.
Minna's a contradiction, yeah, because she wants Jose and Pogba back.
Guys, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, honestly, I would buy Mohamed Kamara from Monaco. I'd buy Mohamed Kamara from Monaco.
I don't even know this player. I need to go and have a look.
He's a good centre midfielder. Plays for Mali. Would be a great partner to Kobe and a good replacement for Casemiro.
All right.
That's a name. That's a position I'm really worried about. The center back position in the midfield role, because obviously Casemiro, his years are, it's getting to that phase. There was already a report today. I don't know if it's verified or not, but apparently something about Christian Eriksen might be leaving in January. I don't know if that's confirmed or not, but we need to replace that aging midfield. And maybe obviously Kim Min-jae has just signed a fresh contract with Bayern Munich, but Joshua Kimmich is also maybe a name that I might want to test the waters with. That's a phenomenal. He's versatile. He can do his shift there. And maybe alongside Kobe Mino, you bring that solidity, you bring that industry, and you still have a little bit of that youth in that balance. And I think Joshua Kimmich might be a name that we should test for. Of course, everybody's talking about Inacio, Jean-Claude Todibo, and all these names and whatnot, but we need a solid defensive midfielder, solid holding midfielder that can actually get the job done, similar to what Casemiro did for us last season. With a balance of Kobe and Joshua Kimmich, that would be a great shout, in my view.
Would that work with Bruno in the 10? Is that will that complement Bruno as well, or do you not see Bruno as being a part of this?
Bruno. So I've said this before. I said that Bruno Fernandes, of course, he's phenomenal for us right now, but I truly believe that the Mason Mount signing was for the future post Bruno. That's what I think. And y'all might not agree with me or not, but last season Eric Ten Hag had a good season. What's going on? Oh, he's giving me that.
Flexes. I don't know what this means about Bruno.
Flex is a big Mason Mount believer. You know what I mean?
Oh, me too. Me and Flex, us both.
Wait, no, you lot are absolute crackheads. We've signed a guy, who we haven't seen. There's a missing. He's on the milk carton.
I agree. He's
because he's injured, KG. Give him some time.
Bruno.
Tell him, Marcel. You tell him.
saying Mount is better than Bruno, yeah, is
Who
absolutely.
said that? Nobody
I
said
think
that.
that's
Nobody
right.
said that.
Whoa.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said
Mason
that.
Mount gives me some time. He's got a hamstring injury and now a calf injury.
I just saw just Kevon, so I saw that in the thing, and he done the Mount with the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just saw it. So it took my eye as well.
Joe, I was gonna put this player on the table in Florian Wirtz as well, because I've seen him at Bayern Leverkusen doing some bits, like some serious bits, and obviously you got Musiala there as obviously in that league as a German doing that as well. I'm telling you, man, he's handy.
I think obviously the big signing, the one we really need, Graham Potter. We need Graham Potter in to replace Erik ten Hag. That's the big signing. That's the big signing that we need.
That's another one that should be kicked out as well.
Yeah.
Surely.
Wait. I'm going to get these super chats out and comments out, and then we'll carry on. Dooms Boom says, just wanted to big you guys up. Content is fire as always. And Snake Maria can shove it to where the sun doesn't shine. Viva Garnacho. Yeah, Di Maria was like, don't copy Ronaldo's celebrations. Garnacho's like, shut up. I'm doing Ronaldo's celebration. I don't care. Everyone thought it was Kudus, but yeah, it was. I thought it was the Ronaldo one. I didn't see it as a Kudus one at all. Daniel says,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, because there's that one with Ronaldo sitting on the thing at Madrid when he done the same thing. Quite iconic. What happened to the KG and OWEN feud? I thought they were going to settle things at WrestleMania in a cage.
He backed
down. He backed down. He's a coward. That's
why do you say that, Owen?
KG was going to say, we've had a conversation. It's all right. We've moved on. Owen's like, he's back down. He's a coward.
I was going to say it's a eternal matter, bro. And now look at him. It's a eternal matter.
We need KG. We need a club statement. That's what we need. We need a club statement.
Club statements. Louis G says, I'm still unsure, guys. Come on, his injuries have worrying now. And since he's come back, he's looked underwhelming. And KG, allow that you acting on emotions.
Wait, what's with this guy's agenda? What the hell has Luke Shaw done to him? Are you mad? Luke Shaw's been phenomenal for Manchester United. There's been a boatload of players a lot worse and a lot bigger than a pain in the ass than Luke Shaw has ever been. He's been phenomenal. You see how important he is on the left flank. Are you kidding?
John Shina had to go off the train here. He's been there for a long time. It could be the time to move on Luke Shaw. If there's anyone comes in, honestly,
he's still the best left back we got though. He's still good.
Yes. But then again, like I would like to. He's been there for a long time, and again, the Martial attacks in terms of injuries as well. Luke Shaw's been injured for significant amounts of the season as well. Picks and chooses his times. As soon as he heard, I'm still getting with the narrative that as soon as Jose was linked, we've seen him bombing up down the wings, bro. He's overlapping now. He's doing. I ain't even saying casual, relaxed Shaw. I'm seeing a Shaw that's engaged in the game, ready. But we have to be honest, Luke Shaw, in terms of what he's delivered for Man United in all the years he's been here, he's kind of been underwhelming. Let's be honest. How many good seasons has he given us?
So is Man United. Man United has been underwhelming many seasons.
No, but how many good seasons has Luke Shaw given us? I'm not trying to dig him out. I'm just being honest, like with other
sounds like you are.
No, I'm just being honest with what's going on in terms of how long he's been here.
So you're digging him out. You're saying, right, he's been underwhelming.
KG, why are you being so negative? We're playing well. Why are you picking on a player? We're playing so good.
Are you lot saying
KG, do you just want Man United to lose? Is that what it is? You're only happy when we lose.
Mate, what's going on, man?
No, you said you're not digging him out, but you literally are digging him out.
How many years has he been here?
I'm hearing everything you're saying. You said you're not digging him out, but you're digging him out.
I'm not trying to dig him out. I'm just being honest with what I've seen.
Right, but by doing that, you're digging him out. You're saying he has been underwhelming since the time he's been here. Let's get rid.
How many years has he been here? That's someone answer that question, please.
Yeah, 9 years, isn't it?
9 years.
9 years.
How many? 9 years. How many good seasons?
Probably about.
You know what, KG? I'm going to support you, KG, because I think KG is right in the sense of if we got an option to get a left back that is more consistently available and is an upgrade on Luke Shaw, then I would take it in the summer because As good as he is when he's available, he's not available all the time. And if we want to really push on in the future, we got to have those difficult conversations, make those difficult decisions.
Look, I hear all that. I hear all that, and I
Welcome,
think
mate.
at the end of the day, if the option is there, why not? But the point that we're trying to make here is that Manchester United can't just do tabula rasa, clean slate, and just bring whole new players in. You got to take time with the transition. That's a Latin word. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Tabula rasa. That means clean slate in Latin. You know, I speak Latin. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
No one's ever spoke Latin.
You know
No
what I'm
one's
saying?
ever spoke Latin on United View. Whoa.
No, I can tell by the way he says Lautaro Martinez. Licho
Yeah.
Martinez.
Yeah.
Martinez is Lisandro.
Lisandro Martinez. Yeah. The way he says that, I'm like, he's got a little. Yeah, he's got a little thing there. Yeah, bro. Love that. Love that.
No, for real. Just to wrap up on the point, though, like, of course, KG's right. You know, he's been here a long time, and if we can find the right option, fantastic. But we've seen it in the past. Too many changes too quickly. It doesn't help. Luke Shaw has probably been one of the more stable. I'm not going to say he's the most stable, but he's been more of the stable end of players in Manchester United squad over the years. And I think there's much more deeper issues that needs to be addressed first, like our two aging midfielders that are thinking about twerking with the Saudis, our center back situation. There's a bunch of other serious matters that needed to be
I'm
attended
keeping
first.
Casemiro.
I love Casemiro. Don't get me wrong. That's my guy. He smiled at me.
trying
and
to
he
keep
spoke
him?
me.
Yes.
I would love to, but for the betterment of Manchester United, if somebody comes calling and say I'm dropping 50 M's on him, then go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a great deal. For the betterment of Manchester United, why not? I'd love to see Casemiro, but right now what we need is better structured deals for Manchester United. And I think other areas needs to be addressed first before Luke Shaw, because he's been here for a while and he's been more the stable players.
Louis G says, I'm still on. Oh, no, hold on. I've read that one already. That was the whole reason why we're on this. Charlotte Boy comment says, Diallo is a serious player, lungs for days, big engine, techie, and plays for the badge. I smell a new energy in the team. We have finally found balance.
Yes. Big super chat there.
We
I agree
found it after 2 games, 100%. This is what we've needed. No,
Well,
I think Dallo's wicked. No, I think Dallo's wicked.
Negative. Let's talk about that. Let's talk
I'm
about
not.
negativity flex
I'm
at
not.
halftime and then being surprised that other people are negative at the end of the game. Let's talk about that. We're gonna
Get him, KG. Get him, KG.
Yeah. At halftime, I wasn't happy with the performance. I thought it was poor.
Yeah, right. And then after
And second half, what did I say?
yeah, and you wanted Garnacho. You were talking about Garnacho. Said he's having stinker here. I don't know if
And he was.
I don't know-
And what did I say at the end of the game? I said I like him because he keeps wanting the ball. He wasn't playing very well in the first half and scored 2 goals in the second half. Keep wanting the ball. Well
What was the
done.
score at
Do you want me to
halftime,
lie?
What was the
What's
score
the
at
score?
halftime?
Wiz winning 1-0.
Win the game. So,
Absolutely. Win the game.
yeah.
That's right.
Don't ask me to drop my standards to your level. If
People
I want to
said-
have high standards, then you can't criticize me
KG.
for that.
That's what it is. It's standards.
You know what I mean?
Me and Owen had the wickedest conversation.
I mean, if you want me to just go with what you want, then I'll do that. But if you want me to have my own mind, then I'll have my own mind.
As soon as you say like, back in the manager, this, that, and the other, someone's gonna quickly. The next argument's gonna be, well, if that's the standards that you want to keep.
What, back in the manager? I don't mind back in the manager. I don't mind back in the manager.
The standards is always the next argument for people, and it's like, wait.
What if you just go like, if it's like halftime 1-0 and you go, well, that wasn't great in the first half, but we're winning. We can build on that. The response every single time will be standards.
But should they not be there then?
No, it's just that's just always the response. That's just always right. You'll win a game 3-0, a result that any of us would have taken before the match. You go 3-0, thoughts on that. You go, that could have been a bit better, but I'm pretty happy with 3 points, 3 goals, 3-0, and they'll go standards. So
And well, I don't mind. I don't think there's anything wrong with, especially when the game's done, 90 minutes, when it's over and you see the final result and you can say the whole thing, 100%. But at half time, I think if you've seen a bad 45 minutes, even if you're winning, I still think you could say that weren't great. That weren't good.
I gotta go flex. Sorry, mate. I didn't want to leave through, but I have to leave.
Off you go. Big up. Monday Night Smoke.
Where are you
Honestly,
at?
talk about Ben Whittaker and them, man.
We are, bro. Tyson Fury.
disgrace. Yeah.
He's gone. He's gone. More super chats here. Akil says, remember Eric Ten Hag asked for Kim Min-jae and we gave him Johnny Evans? Yes, Papa. Just saying, before we bring those Ten Hag out chants, give him his first 11. And Kishan says, how do we know Ahmad is better? We have not seen him play a number of games yet. Not for Man United, we haven't, but we did at Sunderland. Eric Ten Hag is at training and knows what he's looking for. That's basically what Minna was touching on. Like, this could just be that the manager can see it. Joe Fleming, yeah, he said Florian Wirtz. I do like him. I think he's good. Joffrey says we need a new goalkeeper. That's a dream signing. Ooh, Marcel.
Oh, but this is what we did. This is what we did already. Everybody was talking about how like De Gea is an issue, and then we bring in Andre Onana, who everybody was twerking for because he played in the Champions League final, and then he comes in a relatively unstable period. Now everybody's like, why do we let David De Gea go? Relax, take your time with this. It ain't gonna just happen overnight. You know what I mean? Like, chill out.
Well, KG said he's done with him, John. He said he's done with
who?
Onana.
Onana?
Yeah, he said he's finished.
And he was
like,
sitting here. He was sitting here with his hat out on his Eric Ten Hag thing, talking to me about Luke Shaw. Nah, KG, come back, get back on here. What's wrong with you?
He said. So you're saying be patient on Onana, like chill.
Yeah, be patient on everybody right now. It's gonna take time. It don't happen overnight.
Okay. Daniel says, Paquetá for Bruno would revolutionize our team. Bruno is dead. Ooh.
Nah, that's.
Oh, what are you guys saying to that one? I think Mina's investing some stocks into that one. I don't know. Mina had a little. Let me have a look there. Let me have a look.
For once in my life, for once in my life, I don't have an opinion.
What, Paquetá for Bruno? Would you do it?
Nah, like I said this the other day. I think Bruno is unjustly targeted. Unfortunately, sometimes I think creatively he's a big plus. He does have a lot of lapses of issues. Will United upgrade that right now? I don't think so, because I think there's bigger problems. We got bigger fish to fry.
Bigger fish to fry.
We got bigger problems. So I think eventually Bruno might be on his way out, but not right now.
Yeah, that was so funny. Show says calling Shaw phenomenal shows how low the standards have fallen in this fan base. He's been a failure throughout his entire career at United. John?
I mean, where have you been? We're talking about the era of Peter Schmeichel. We're talking about bringing Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs, Bruno Fernandes, Nemanja Vidic, and then we started eventually transitioning. Of course, it's fallen to some extent, but we got to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not being realistic.
Marcel, John Sem says sell Rashford for financial fair play. We need 300 million euros to spend this summer.
I think that's a difficult one because I think Ten Hag's got a big decision to make. He either sells him in the next couple of seasons or he gets him to become a 30-40 goal season striker consistently and not without the purple patch. But I wouldn't sell him this season. I'd maybe give him one more season. The jury's still out on him though. He's the number 10 for the club, and the purple patch it's just not good enough. Sometimes it just looks like he doesn't want to play for the club. So if he can, I'll give him another season, especially under Ten Hag, because that's when I've seen him at his best last season under this manager. Give him another season and see how he fares.
We go from there. Listen, guys, big up to each and every one of you for watching. It's been a great show as per usual. A lot of charges answered. We didn't, do you know what? It's my own fault really, because when we was at 1,400-1,500 people watching, we should have had a big of a push for likes. Should have got to at least 500. We're at 355. So on the way out the door, smash a like on the way out if you haven't done so already. Everyone click the like button who's left here. Akil says Bruno doesn't trust McTominay or Eriksen in number 8 role. That's why he covers their spaces. You play Casemiro Menu and you see the real Bruno. Facts, he says as well. So yes, big up to everyone watching, guys. Big up to Minna. Big up to Marcel. Big up to John as per usual. Big up to Owen. And of course, KG, who's gone over to his boxing channel right now. If you're into boxing, go check it out. I think they're doing Monday Night Smoke. I believe it's live. So if you like your boxing, go and check that out. And check out Minna's channel. Check out John on socials as well, doing his stuff as well. Wherever he's appearing, he's always active. He's always doing his stuff. And you know where Marcel's going to be out here as well, man. He's doing stuff as well around the internet and always here on UV as well. So yes, big up, man. Take care, guys. Oh, and Owen, Wrestle 3655555.
Yeah, we're on the road to WrestleMania.
Cody Rhodes, road to WrestleMania.
Hashtag we
I
want
remember
Cody.
playing that game. Oh, what one was that? Road to WrestleMania. I remember that game on N64. I think it was.
There's a load. There's loads.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, take care. We're out of here. Actually, wait there. Minute, I need to play at FIFA as well. I was thinking this the other day.
Nah, should we do it live on my channel?
Yeah, we can sort it out. We can sort it out. I need to play you 100%. 100%. We'll sort that out. Anyway, laters. Take care. Peace.